terrifying but funny.
One time I missed my flight and at JFK, and I was sitting at the gate the whole time, and they even called my name, but I had my headphones on and I didn't hear, and somehow missed it. It was
Oh no.
terrible. They were like, "We called you." It's like, "It's right here."
My mic on. There we go. Okay, so we are back and we are live once again for more Star Wars, this time with a new campaign. It's the Fractured Galaxy. We are now officially 6 months past the destruction of the Death Star. And unlike most of the games, we're actually dropping our players in the middle of a scene uh, to be given the details post haste. However, if you haven't read the scroll, obviously there is a intro narration for those of you who watch it on YouTube or whatnot. But the opening narration here, it's been 6 months have passed since the Death Star's destruction. Across the galaxy, the Empire bleeds, but it does not die. The shadow of its in the shadow of its defeat, new governors and warlords claw for control, while the rebellion races to keep its fragile alliances alive. Nowhere is the struggle more uncertain than Telos 4, a once prosperous world built from ruin and now suffocating under imperial order. The planet's people labor to restore the future, quote unquote, their every breath taxed and monitored by the ISB. Whispers of defiance have returned. A small rebel cell, hidden amongst the engineers of the old Restoration Authority, seeks to expose the Empire's crimes. Dr. Kessa Miro holds the proof, and the Empire knows it. Dispatched by Lord Exal Tornar, the crew of the Ebon Hawk have infiltrated the Citadel station under assumed identities. But the operation has gone wrong before it even began. Blaster fire through corridors, sirens wail. The belief is Dr. Casemiro is cornered, and the rest of it I'll explain here in just a second. So the opening scene, you're on the Citadel station, which actually orbits Telos 4. For those of you who don't recognize, because you guys wanted me to point out when something from Star Wars cropped up, Telos 4 is something you can look up. It showed up in, I think, both Knights of the Old Republic and Knights of the Old Republic 2. So the time currently is 23:27 local, so really late at night. It is 6 months after the destruction of the Death Star. Currently, the lighting right now for everybody is intermittent emergency glow strips that are flashing with hazard beacons, static blurred hollow screens. Klaxons echoing through the metal corridors, storm winds thrumming through cracked pressure seals overlapping Imperial comms. So, as our camera pans across the shining spires of the Citadel station, a polished Imperial jewel floating over Telos 4's pale clouds. Inside chaos reigns. Sirens blare, red warning lights cut through the smoke of ruptured conduits. The mission to rescue Dr. Casemiro has gone to hell faster than anybody expected. Across the station, 5 members of Exal Torinar's crew fight to keep their operation alive. Starting off with Drade and Asada. You currently find yourselves in the main causeway on level 7, en route to the research annex, which is where you believe the good doctor happens to be. As you are moving through a crowd of evacuees, when you noticed a platoon of ISB troopers sealing the corridor, and they began DNA ID sweeps. A hollow projector array still plays Imperial propaganda above them. Efficiency is loyalty. Report suspicious activity. As we open up, 2 white armored ISB troopers drag a screaming worker past you. A third raises a bioscanner. His beam sweeps over your badges, and the moment of truth is seconds away. You here are actually have been brought in, quote unquote, as Imperial contractors. That is what your ID essentially is supposed to be for. It looks about as legit as you could possibly make it. However, it will not pass an ID check or a DNA scan. That, unfortunately, is a bit too sophisticated for the methods that you use to actually make these. You would need somebody on the inside to plant essentially your DNA to take it to that next level. As they are pulling you by and the ISB agent is scanning your badges, at this point, it is up to you to decide what you are going to do. You can, of course, try and bluff or maybe distract your way out of it. If you have a force power that you think you can whip out quickly to change their mind, that's always an option. Yep. Or you could rage like a barbarian in D&D and just power up the lightsabers and have a go.
Let's not quite do that. Yeah, so Drade is going to go ahead and use Affect Mind on this guy. He's going to be like, hey, man, there's no time. You don't need to scan us right now. Let's see if he'll accept that.
Give me a roll.
All right, so I need to do a control, sense, and alter roll. Bring that up. Affect Mind. Okay, I'll do the sense roll first because the target for that is the person's control if they have it or perception.
Okay, that'll be so you mean 4D?
Like that means that I roll
right?
and then the NPC rolls and whoever gets highest.
Right. Okay. Cool.
I have to clear that first. That sense. Yeah, that's right. We're using this new roller.
Can't use roller right now. It's down. Use the.
Oh, it's down. Okay.
Yeah, I've got to get a power supply for the computer.
Okay. I'll just
went out.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I've got a 17. Let me know if I beat that. If so, then I'll keep rolling to make this happen.
You got a what?
I got a 17.
Would you like to reroll?
Shoot. Boy, this guy's wary. Yeah, I guess I will need a reroll. I'll do that.
Well, he is an ISB agent.
That's true.
They are a little bit more savvy than the average bearer. That doesn't mean they hold up to K2's units all that well.
Right. Even worse. 16. Okay. So I guess that just fails then.
Okay. So you do your thing, and he's like, no, we still need to maintain protocol. Asada, do you want to do anything? It's clear whatever Drade was trying didn't seem to work out.
I don't have mind control.
It's Affect Mind. It's uses control, sense, and alter.
I don't have that.
Okay.
Yeah, didn't take that one.
Do some kind of distraction.
Trying to think of what kind of distraction would work.
Make somebody trip behind you,
Can
behind
you come
him.
back to me about this? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, pass.
Well, there's no pass. I'm
I
just
know.
letting you know.
I know. I'm thinking. Um, his, oh gosh, I don't know what to do. I was really kind of hoping that his trick would work.
Smart.
I can try persuasion.
And try and bluff your way out,
Yeah, to try to kind of.
because that's what it falls under.
Well, yeah, because I was gonna say kind of. Come on, you heard what he said. We don't have. We just don't have the time. We're late. You know how it is. Gonna get the hammer if we're too late. And I wish I had a force point. And I have no character points to spend. Ouch.
Okay, so I guess go ahead and roll persuasion.
Yeah. Come on, be nice to me, please. We need it. Give me six. No, a 12. Shoot.
Okay.
That was almost a what's that called in poker where you have 5 4 3 2 1 a running.
Oh, straight.
Yeah.
You said 12, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now he's looking at you pretty suspiciously that both of you have tried to kind of blow him off. One with a weird hand gesture. And so as he's scanning, he looks down, and of course you can see the error message pop up. DNA ID don't match.
There must be some mistake.
So he turns, scans your particular badge as well, and he taps his earpiece and says some sort of code.
She's gonna look at Drade, kind of with that tilted head, like.
So okay, yeah. So that with that, we have then people walking throughout this
Yes.
corridor. Okay, and like there's klaxons. Are people trying to like evacuate the station? Is that what's like
Just
going
part
on?
of the station,
or-
yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Some alarm went off somewhere. You're not entirely sure what, but for emergency purposes, or they're needing everybody to clear out, and that's what kind of forced this particular situation.
Okay. And so then there's this guy who's scanning us. Is there anybody with him?
Not yet. There are other people around. Remember, 2 other people have pulled away somebody who they who failed to check, and he's screaming and whatnot. And there are other ISB officer or agents nearby.
Okay. he's gonna try to affect mind one more time, and be like, "You need to just leave now." Let's see
Okay.
what I can do.
You're gonna have to mute yourself, Shelley.
16.
Okay, that passes.
Sweet. Okay, so now let's do the other rolls here. Affect mind. Okay. So I need a moderate for control. Okay, that one passes. And then for alter, It is also moderate. Okay. All right, so cleared that one. So apparently everything is cleared.
Okay. So he thinks for a second, and he looks down at the device, and he says, "Maybe this darn thing is broken. I should go have this checked out." And he goes like walking off real quick, with a scowl on his face.
With that, he then gives Asada a quick look, and he's like, "Whew, all right, let's continue."
She just smiles. I knew you could do it.
And he's like, "All right, team, how are we doing? Status report." I'm just comlink.
Yep. Alrighty. So we'll get to everybody else here then. Oh, and before we cut scene, those of you who are in the hallway, you hear actually on the intercom of one of the agents, you hear something to the effect of like, "Subject Miro located in section E. Teams 4 and 6 converge."
I think that's us. We probably should move
Are you
quickly.
Miro?
Are we what? Oh, sorry. Nope.
Are we headed currently towards section E right now?
Actually, you hadn't been, but it's an intersection, so it's not like it's hard to divert. You were just going in one particular direction, trying to get to where you thought she's at. Now that you've overheard something effective section E, now you can change up and go the right direction.
Okay. Yeah. So then, as he's doing that, he's turns to Asada. All right, section E, and then he's like, "All right, folks, headed to section E. Status report."
All right, so we'll give the first status report. The location is a cargo lift access shaft, level 5. It's actually adjacent to the reactor spine. This is for Nasara Torinar and Jairus Winds. Their mission is to reroute power to unlock sealed bulkheads and find an escape corridor for the rest of the team. Because at this point, you guys realize the first escape option you had has been blown. So they diverted off to go try and make another one. Unfortunately, a containment breach alarm has triggered, releasing radiation dampening foam and cutting power. So the opening bit for the two of you is you see a geyser of pale coolant vapors burst through a ruptured conduit. The whole lift shaft shakes. You hear the faint mechanical groan of stabilizers struggling to stay online. And above, a distant klaxon repeats, "Warning, magnetic coupling failure, level 5. So what are the two of you doing on this failing elevator lift?
Well, first off, I guess this was our prepared task that we were coming on board the station to do.
No. As I indicated before, this is something you guys had to pivot to because your initial, the initial way to get the person off the station went to hell in a handbasket. So you guys are trying to come up with a separate way to make an emergency exit. That's where you're at right now.
Okay, so it wouldn't make sense for me to have my toolkit with me then. I wouldn't have been planning to do this.
Why not? All of you guys here are under the cover of Imperial contractors.
Where's our ship?
Docked?
So it's on the station?
Mhm.
We need to get to our ship on the station.
Correct. You're just trying to find a different route to get there to avoid what you guys know is currently, even though you don't have eyes onto it, you know what's happening. You know
And the
that they're
station
trying
is
to
in
you know
orbit.
that they're trying to get to the target, and you had to split up in order to cover more ground and still try and recover her. Drade and Asada are currently working on that. You two are trying to find another way out.
What about like maintenance tunnels or something.
You could, but the immediacy right now is that you were on a lift.
The
that is
elevator,
failing.
right? Hmm. Well, what is the construction of the lift? Like, is it? It's completely
It's
enclosed, right?
yes, and it's a repulsor lift, so it doesn't have like anything
But
to
like, it's
hang from.
internal. It's internal in the station.
Yes, you're not going to fall into space, or the reactor for that matter.
Because that'd be rough.
Well, yeah, that would suck because then 3 minutes into the game you're already dead. So
Yeah. Don't do that.
way to raise the stakes.
yeah.
Failure-wise, can I identify what the failure is? Is it electrical?
Absolutely.
Power
Want to give
failure?
me a mechanics check?
How about repulsor lift operations?
There you go. But not
Oh.
operations. Do you have repulsor lift repair?
I do not have the repulsor lift repair now.
Well, you could call ahead to Montan. Montan does. You can try and identify what seems to be failing and ask him that way. It'll be an increased difficulty for you to try and fix it, but it's still possible.
How many floors up are we?
You're on level 5 currently.
Okay. I mean, I still don't like it.
I mean, 5 stories doesn't seem so bad to fall.
Nah. Johnny Knoxville does it all the time. He doesn't have cybernetics.
So I guess it would not occur to Jarrus to contact Montan in the middle of a repulsor lift free fall and say, "Hey, Montan, so can you tell me how these repulsor lift?"
Okay.
Is there an emergency button?
So to re-explain the scene, because it sounds like there's some confusion here. You guys were asking questions I've already answered. It's failing. It's not in free fall. You're not like automatically dropping. You're not falling into space. You're not falling into the reactor. You're in the elevator shaft, and the platform is failing.
Yeah, let's just push the stop button and get off on the next floor.
Okay, you can definitely hit the stop button. It is still failing, meaning it's sinking.
Well, I'll push every button from here down with the hopes that will stop somewhere.
Do you have repulsor lift operation?
I do.
All right, go ahead and give it a roll.
I'm just gonna button mash everything.
Apparently, she's treating it like a child treats Street Fighter, smashing all the buttons.
I mean, pretty much.
Hey, there wouldn't be lots of fights back in the day.
Yeah.
Six.
You certainly hit all the buttons. They have lit up, indicating that they have been pressed. You don't see any noticeable change in your fortunes, with the exception of the fact that it's not going up, it's starting to descend.
Is there an emergency button? I'm gonna hit that one too.
You hit all the buttons, so yes, they have all been pressed.
And my 7 for mechanical for just attempting to identify and hopefully reset the issue. I don't think probably
Unfortunately, no. Right now, it's powered by some sort of electricity.
Or not, because it's not working properly.
Oh, well, true, yes. or not. Good point. You can actually... so at this point, I'll let it... Since Drade has asked for a status update, why don't you go ahead and... are you going to respond? Are you going to try and keep figuring this out? What are you guys going to do?
Well, if the status update request is coming over while we're working on it, currently en route, though lifts are not operating properly, encountering delays.
And of course, Montan, I'll get back to you guys in a second. Montan. So Montan is actually located in a forgotten backup comm center, sub-level 12. Dust-coated consoles, stacked analog processors, fiber cable bundles, and fiber cable bundles like vines. The smell of ozone and mold. New Republic era warning signs. It says auxiliary relay hub 9, do not disturb network. Montan crouches amidst a jungle of glowing diodes. Half of the consoles are older than the Empire itself, Carillion made, and spliced together with potentially even older connectors. The whole system hums like an overworked beast. Sweat drips down his neck as he bridges two mismatched power couplers. Sparks fly, lights flicker, and then suddenly, connection. So, you have some options here at this point. Something you noticed, this was a part of your initial briefing. This is the one part of the plan that is still going according to plan. You guys ended up finding out about this forgotten comm center, and it was Montan's dream. It's a place that operates like a nerve center for the station, but it got built over and everybody forgot it. And it's obvious by the blueprints. So Montan's like, I'm going to be safe right there. That's where I'm going. I'm going to get this stuff. The downside is you guys couldn't bring any of his droids on board because Telos 4 has a big issue with droids. So they are very, very difficult to get past. So you have some options here. One of you with the computer systems, despite how old they are, you can still tap into security cameras here if you need to focus in on who's where and what. It does allow you to patch into Imperial comms. But unfortunately, because obviously your droids were brought in, you couldn't get them in. You have to do all this manually, meaning you have to juggle decaying OS protocols written in Old Republic Basic 6.4.
Nice.
So this is essentially like having a computer that can do all the work you want it to, but it's essentially a 386 in 2025.
Okay. I shut down all the trash compactors on the detention level.
Are you serious, or do you want?
No.
Okay.
No, but I am
Just shut them all off.
I am searching for any lifts that have alarms going off.
Okay. Go ahead and give a roll.
Computer programming.
Yes.
Yay.
Boy, Brittany is really trying to make it hard.
I upped this one in the downtime, so cross your fingers. 19.
Okay, that is enough. So you do manage to find what particular lift is having an issue, and you can see that there's problems in like auto tube 5 or lift 5, I should say, near level, or I should say not 5, but we'll say it's 7 near level 5, which is many stories from you since you're at sub levels. What you do also note is that due to the potential leak and why the foam and everything was coming out is that at the bottom of this particular shaft, it is the vent grid is actually open, and you can actually see the lightning of storms below.
Oh God.
Meaning, obviously, it's not evacuating air, but the lift is failing, which means if they drop because of the artificial gravity in here, then they're going to fall out past the deflector barrier of the station, and then they will be they will have some severe problems.
Can I open a door? I know they're sinking. Can I open the next door?
Actually, you definitely can try that. So go as you're looking around. Why don't you give me an intelligence and alertness check?
Okay, let me jump on that.
Yeah. Why don't you give me an investigation check?
What?
Investigations check.
I didn't buy that. Why would I buy that? I did buy installation engineering.
Oh, nice.
18.
Oh, all right. So thankfully, you actually managed to spot. You were about ready to open the door, and you managed to spot that the most likely door or safest door, based upon their descent, to open up. 2 ISB agents are on the other side, about to investigate whatever's going on.
Can I set off an alert in that hallway? A radiation leak.
Oh, the radiation, they can hear that already.
Oh, okay. Shoot.
Now, do you want to patch into their comms?
I know I can do that, but I have very little ability to to fool them.
Gotcha. Okay.
Well, actually, that would fall under con, wouldn't it?
It would.
I'll do that. I got some con.
Okay.
Do I have any sort of designators of who they are, or just?
They don't exactly have. Last I checked, they don't have name badges on. They just have their ranks.
Do I see them through a camera, or do I see them on the display? Okay.
No, you see them on a camera.
Well, then I'll patch into the speakers of that hallway. Say,
okay.
This is control. Radiation levels are rising. Evacuate the hallway.
Okay, so give me a con check. You need a moderate or higher.
20.
Ooh, okay.
Nice.
So they pause real quick and they're like, "Command, please re-verify. We were sent here to investigate that. Are we misreading the radiation levels?"
Confirmed, you are misreading the radiation levels. They are approaching danger level. Please evacuate.
And so they both look at each other and they shrug and they turn around and they hastily walk back out of the area. You end up overhearing one of them going like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to take a spray bath from this. This is."
All right. Well, then I open the door. Once they're gone, open the door. Let these two step out.
Okay. So now, who is going to try and repulsor lift operate to swing this in the direction of the doorway as you are descending?
Is it more complicated than buttons?
It's requiring the roll, yes. So whoever has the better roll.
I got 3D.
I also have 3D.
Oh wow.
I have 2D, so you guys do it.
So we could rely on my dice rolling.
I mean, yours or mine. I think we're about even as far as probability.
Great.
You rolled good last game. Maybe the curse is broken.
Yeah.
All right, I will attempt to operate the lift enough to get us to an exit point.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe we can combine our powers.
2, 1.
Oh my god. This is not broken.
I'm going to use that reroll that I have.
Okay.
I mean, technically you could have rolled worse, but only by 1 point. There you go.
Much better.
Oh, yeah, 15 for the reroll.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Wow,
Hooray
a
for the
reroll
reroll.
actually did something for me.
Okay, so you don't obviously get the vehicle to work correctly in the sense of repair, but you've taken a moment to figure out like where the slip is in the descent of the repulsor. Kind of like you're just going with it. Like if you can feel it kind of tilting one direction, you're like, okay, well I can do this and it'll stabilize and allow enough to allow us to hop off and get in this hallway.
All right, we're gonna have a window here in just a moment. Ready to go. Ready to go. Ready to go. Now.
All right.
We roll
So
Dex.
we don't have athletics.
There's climbing/jumping under strength.
There you go.
Okay. All right.
I'm just gonna say this. Of course, I used my reroll before this.
13.
Okay, you're good.
I will reach out for him.
Well, you can reroll the 6.
I can't roll a 6.
Yeah.
And that did not add my +2.
Just 1d6 plus 10.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I rolled 2d6 +2, but it didn't add the 2.
It did. That last 2 is the 2. It's always going to show the plus whatever as that number.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
So, gotcha. Give the result, not there. Yeah, that's what it's doing. So, buddy. 11.
Well,
Thank you for that hand.
It gets you into moderate.
Yep, it does. So she jumps off. You follow right behind her. She has like a hand just under your arm and grabbing a hold of your sleeve on one of your arms, and you have enough footing that you both safely pull back in, and you can see it just slowly descending, kind of hitting the sides as it goes down and whatnot. But you are now safely on level 5. You can still hear the klaxons going off, which because it's loud, it helps with stealth checks, but it also deafens you a bit, so it will make it harder for you to hear people advancing, which is where Montan may come into play. Montan.
Yes.
Getting to you and your particular task, the one piece that has not run afoul just yet. Of course, you already know where you're at, what exactly is going on. Your particular goal is you were attempting to patch, or you were attempting to set up the where's it at? There's an antenna array that's linked to this. You're attempting to set up an encrypted system so the Rebel Alliance can stay in communication with the cell that's here.
Okay.
Unfortunately, due to the fact that it's an archaic system, it falls under very hard. But I think your specialty in that, doesn't that take it, what is it, down 2 columns, or your roll up 2 columns for difficulty, or the shift? Is it 1 or 2?
Well, what are we talking about? Because
Like if you rolled something in the moderate, it would technically fall in the like difficult or very difficult category, right?
well, my installation engineering is at like 1D.
Oh,
So
well, that's not what I'm. That's installation's not what I'm worried about. It's your computer programming.
oh, well, I don't. It's not an advanced skill,
Oh, okay.
so it's just raw whatever I get on the 60.
Gotcha. Okay, good to know. Well,
Um,
just you need to get into very difficult, which means you need to get 21 or higher.
see what I get. 27.
See?
Because
That'll
I'm
do
a
it.
badass.
So it takes you a bit, but you're like, okay, so I get what this subroutine means and I get what this code means. You're like, oh, okay. So they don't have quick routes for this and blah, blah, blah. So you're having to like basically walk yourself through old programming and realize that, a lot of the shortcuts you're used to using are not there. You just have to hard code them. You're like, oh, this sucks. You basically have to spell out everything by the letter.
All
But
right.
you are working on it. You've got it. You've got it set. It's just taking some time between you're negotiating the old programming and the system keeping up with you to basically get everything encoded and installed correctly.
All right.
Is there anything either of you guys want to do before we shift back to Drade and Asada?
Well, I want to. Can I keep eyes on all my teammates?
You can, yes.
So I just want to keep that set up while I'm working.
Okay. Why don't you give me another roll?
$21.
Ooh, okay, good. So it pulls up the separate cameras. It accidentally pulled up a couple of other ones, one of which is not on. It just says no feed. It's old.
I don't need to spend time troubleshooting it as long as I've got my guys.
Exactly. Yeah, you can see where they're at this point. Everything has come up. However, you can start to see that the array is getting hot from running all the extra work. You're going to have to make a mechanical check to reroute cooling to keep everything from frying.
Can I use demolitions? No. I'm just...
If you want to blow it up, sure. It's like, I'll make it look pretty for 1 second.
9.
9's all you got?
Nine's. I got a 2D in mechanical. So.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. You want to have like computer repair or anything of that nature?
I've yeah, but mechanical is for like piloting things. So,
sorry. Yeah, it probably gave me the wrong one then. Yeah, give me like a computer repair because that's ultimately what you're trying to do.
oh yeah, computer repair. I got that all day. 29.
Okay. So you stop with your encoding at this point, and you let it start like a partial install before it because it doesn't have a whole lot of memory before it freaks out and blanks on everything that you've tried to do.
Right.
So you physically go over and you're like, oh my gosh, tank. Water hasn't flown through these things, and wow, it's got rust. Okay, so you're like trying to rehook some things up to get the coolant going back through it. And finally, you start, fans start kicking on, and you can't help it. You're coughing and sneezing because of just more dust, just coming up out at you. But you can see everything starting to work again the way it's supposed to. Cooling level, it's warm, probably not safe warm, given everything that you're doing right now. But it's steady; it's not spiking.
Just got to hold out a little longer.
Yes. Okay, so Dale gave a reroll to Matt.
Yeah.
Just in case you didn't know.
Thank you much.
Okay, so what is everybody doing at this point?
So, oh, go ahead.
I was going to say our job is to secure an evacuation route, but
Correct.
we're now A, we have to identify the level we're on. B, we have to identify a route.
You guys are actually got stopped on level 4 at this point.
And so we have to find some place to set a display of the corridors so that we can design a route that can get them
Okay.
back. to ships.
Montan, do you want to help them out, or do you want to let Nassar and Jairus try and find it?
I mean, if I can, I'll help him out.
Okay. Do you want to Salt and Pepper push it? Okay. Montan is going to go through some more coding here real quick, and suddenly, shit.
18.
Okay. You start to see the system warming up a little bit more, but yes, you do manage to patch over a relay feed to their, and it's just temporary. It's a map, basically, of the level above it and a level below it, and the one you're on, to your data pad.
Do we don't know where the doctor is, right?
You do.
You're the
She is actually on level 7.
So we need to get her and then we need to get out, or we need
Correct.
to get
Mhm.
every
Yeah.
like
Right now, Drade and Asada were working on that.
oh right.
You
Okay,
guys
so
were
are we trying to
You guys were trying to deviate from that and go ahead instead of trying to
like
find it
clear
on
the
the
path?
fly. Yeah, you're trying to clear the path ahead of time, so that way
Okay.
basically you could two link up and get out.
Like from level 7 though, right? So
Uh,
that they know where to go.
Whatever level is going to work out at this point. It doesn't have to be level 7. If you're going to go
What-
roundabout to state, like you said, air ducts or whatever it was, or
Where and where where's the docking or the hangar? For our
the
ship is?
hangar is actually on level 15.
Okay, so we'll want to go up.
At least that's where you guys docked. There's obviously other docking platforms, but that's where you docked.
Can we tell any pitfalls on the map? Like, can we tell where any of the Imperials are stationed, or
Actually, you can't.
like what kind of overlays do we have?
Unfortunately, the system is identifying them as separatist hostiles.
Sure.
So the map
Okay.
actually shows you where, and it's labeled like it'll be like police station separatist hostiles.
Okay, interesting labeling. We won't want to be caught with that, but okay. I was gonna say, can I roll to read the map? But I guess I have to think a little bit harder than that.
Presumably, there are staircases or non-mechanical access between the levels.
There are, but they're always sealed off. This is Star Wars. They don't believe in like OSHA.
That would explain all the open pits and catways.
Exactly.
Catwalks. Okay, what did we have a specific kind of contractor that we are posing as?
Just Imperial contractors. Essentially just mechanical staff. You're here to inspect the. It was the. I mentioned it before. I just didn't tie you guys to it. 1 second. Maybe it's all the way The environmental maintenance ring,
Okay, so
which is on sub-level 9, which is, part of the issue you guys are facing right now. You're not where you're supposed to be, but you still look the part. So it's not like anybody's going to immediately go, oh, well, just, whatever. You've got the badges that will pass visual inspection. You just don't have the DNA you can tie it to.
dang, I was gonna say let's lead them through whatever job we're supposed to be doing, but I guess that's in the opposite end of the station. Is there some? Well, okay, so we're doing environmental something. So, yeah, and something about what, like their air ducts or um, airlocks or
Sure.
some other environmental type thing.
Give me a search as you review the map.
Okay. $19.
Nice. Okay. So one thing you noticed real quick, aside from the fact that most of them are located near one another, respectively to each level, is that all of the controls for environmental for each floor are located essentially in the shaft that helps monitor it. Kind of like when you're looking at episode 4 and Obi-Wan goes into this gigantic room that had panels to lower the Death Star shielding. Think something like that, but smaller.
Yeah, I'm not
So
remembering what it was
there's-
like.
It was a cone on a platform hanging out over an empty pit. So you're saying there's a
Okay.
big, wide, empty, cylindrical pit going up to the levels then?
Mm-hmm. It would require a lot of climbing.
Or a repulsor lift vehicle?
A small repulsor lift vehicle could probably fit in here. You couldn't get really a bike in for something like this. But if you got one of those working platforms like Montan had, similar to that, you could essentially use it to kind of operate as like a one-person ladder. Or elevator.
Yeah, where can we find one of those?
Great question. You'll need to find the maintenance bay on this particular level, or whatever level you want to start the operation from.
Well,
Hey,
here's
Montan.
Well, you're holding a map.
Well, the map gives her 6, 7, or you're on 4, so it gives you 5, 4, and 3.
Right. So is there a maintenance bay on 4?
Oh yeah, of course. I'm just saying, if you guys are wherever you're trying to set up your operation to get out, you'll want to find it on that particular floor. You only have these 3. If you want to start it here on this floor, by all means, yeah, you can find that, no problem. If you're trying to do it someplace else on another level, Montan may need to help with that.
Well, if we find the device here on 4, we can get into the shaft,
Mm-hmm.
And then ascend to the level that our target is on, and have it ready to go for when we retreat to that shaft, and then up to
Okay.
the level of the car.
Okay, that'll work. Somebody want to search the map then to find the maintenance bay here, or maintenance closet?
You want me to do that again?
Go for it. Jairus has got an idea.
I'm
Nope.
gonna. You know what? Maybe it's Jairus. What's your search skill?
3. 3D.
Okay, I'll just use my reroll then. I was gonna say if it's pretty good, then I'll just let that slide. Dang it!
Ouch.
Okay. Still got a 1.
Okay. So you do manage to find it. And as you manage to find where it's at, the part of the problem you had is that it's in fine. It's like in a fine print because it has to label other stuff on the floor. So when you finally zoom in and look at it, like you find like kind of where it's at, but then you accidentally drop your data pad and then it like snaps into two pieces.
Okay. Dang it.
And you didn't have a data pad protector to prevent it. You always got to get the protector.
Otter skin, just telling you.
You beat me to it, Jerome.
Okay, well
I'm just gonna
let's
say
head in that direction. Let's head in that direction and see if we can snag another data pad on the way.
Okay, so that's what you two were doing. Montan, I know what you're doing. Drade and Asada, what are you guys doing?
Right. So since we learned that she's in section E, do we know or can we tell what level that would be on? Or is that like something different?
Yeah, it's on this level, just in section
Okay.
E. You guys are in. So you guys are in like section G of the space station. You just have to follow the corridor where you guys were going, and just turn a different route to start going that way.
Okay. All right. So yeah, leading Asada, heading in that direction, trying not to like draw attention, but still be fast, like being about as fast as the rest of the crowds that are like hurrying to their destinations. We're
Okay.
going at about that pace.
Sure. So as you guys get down to the end of the hallway, you can see everybody's being routed away from the hall you need to go down, or corridor, I should say. There's three ISB agents standing there going like, keep it moving.
And are they literally between us and the way that we would need to go effectively? Okay.
Yep. They're making sure nobody passes them, and they're taking everybody to go the other way.
Okay. So he stops real quick and goes, "Hey, Montan, you got eyes on us still?
Yes, I do.
I need a way around these three without us having to put on a light show."
I'll check the map. Is there an easy way?
Go ahead and give me a search check.
Ew, I should really buy something like that at some point. 4 years of downtime. I didn't learn to look at anything. Yes, I did.
You did learn to look at things. They were just micro. Search is a macro.
Yeah.
We're
Right.
19.
Nice. Okay. So you zoom in, get the map coming up. The main thing is you're concerned about overstressing the computer as you're waiting for it now to accept all the code that you put in. It's basically working overtime. It's like, again, like a 386. If if it was running an early form of Windows, it's basically like pulling that down so it's in the system tray, and then waiting for Windows to come back up, and you're like double click on something and it's thinking. That's kind of what's happening right now. And then, boop, it pulls up it pulls up the visual that you're looking for. It's tight, but if they can go follow the direction that everybody else is going, and then they end up going into one of the cleaners closets, they can probably cut through the the vent and get into the air shafts.
All right. Well, I'll redline the path to their data set and be like, here's a possible way.
Got it. Thanks much. So your data pads show the separatist forces that are in front of you.
Right. Okay.
What kind of closet are they slipping into?
The closet is marked toiletries.
Okay.
So he shows us out of the data pad real quick, like that's where we're headed. So then just makes like the rest of the people going down the correct way till we get to that closet.
Okay, so it takes you about 5 minutes to do so, which is obviously not ideal as you're walking down these hallways, and klaxons are still going off trying to help people go the direction they're going. Which in this case, the ISB technically are doing their job in a good way. There really is radiation leakage, so they're legitimately trying to get people out of the way. But there's obviously more nefarious things going on.
Right.
Asana, as soon as you get to the closet, blacks out.
It blacks out. Okay.
No, you black out. You're not on camera. So it's
Uh-huh.
like, ah,
I know, just because I'm trying to pick something out of my teeth, and I
No,
didn't
it's
think
fine.
you guys wanted to watch.
no. Actually, I appreciate that. It's fine. I just figured you were stepping away from the monitor or something, like right as we were doing it. But you step up to the closet. It will require one of your badges to ring through.
Dread will just
Ring
go
it
ahead.
through.
Okay. Why don't you just roll 1d6 for me, and before you do, call it. Is it odd or even?
I'll roll
Always
it. You call
odd.
it. Okay.
Odd.
Odd.
Shelly
Always
says
odd.
odd. Drade is rolling.
The odds are always with you.
Oh, good
And it's
call. So that is a confirmation at this point. Your badges do work for that. Obviously, they don't, hold up to the intense scrutiny of security. But clearly, they do open whatever door you need it to for that particular type of security. When you open it up, yes, toiletries. There's some cleaning supplies in there. There's a couple like mop-like buckets with mops.
And we're staying here because
Couple
No.
shelves, that come up on the sides that have got some other supplies.
That's her entryway, and he points to the duct or whatever, the air vent that's like within there. After you. And he gets them both in and closes the door behind them so that nobody's watching us
Okay,
do
so
this.
it's a tight fit.
Okay.
yep, and up she goes.
All right, so why don't you give me a climbing check? It's under strength.
I was gonna say, did I take that? I did. Almost panicked there for a second. Not the best, but I have it. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay.
Gosh, yeah, because they landed on a 1. Come on. Oh my freaking gosh.
Okay, so
Still a 1.
so she's stepping up. How are you guys getting the lock off? You just lightsabering it to be quick?
Yeah, it's been several minutes, so we're
Sure.
just gonna cut through it.
Okay, yeah. So doesn't really matter. So one of you, and then it falls off, down. Not a problem. Asada starts, climbing up there, and you can hear a little bit of creaking from the, from the shelf as she's starting to do it, and she pulls herself up. She pushes down wrong on one of the shelves. The shelf bends. Not obviously too terribly bad, but Drade, as you're standing there watching it, one container, 2 containers, 3, and then finally everything that was on that one shelving piece right there just goes ta 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 ta. Again, it's not super loud, but it's repetitive, and it's placed small items in your way at this point to try and get up. And as she pulls herself in, Asada hears
Okay.
She's gonna listen again.
okay.
So that's all she heard was that noise.
Yeah, it was a ripping sound.
Did she rip her pants?
Are you in there yet?
Yeah,
I mean,
something.
you could basically, you're communicating with her feet right now, by the way.
Yeah.
I think something ripped.
If you can keep going, keep going. We're on the clock.
Yeah, I'm going.
She's John McClaney it now through the air duct. Drade, why don't you give me a climb check?
Right.
Get up in that vent. She has unfortunately made it a little bit more difficult for you to get around the just garbage that fell out all around you. You will need to get a moderate check.
Could I instead use telekinesis to just kind of lift myself up to the spot so I can just then crawl in?
Telekinesis usually isn't used that way. It's affecting other objects.
Okay.
But you could certainly use it to kind of take like a couple of the pieces at the far end and just push them all back towards the door.
Yeah, we'll do that first. That makes it easier. All right, 17 to telekinetically move things out of my way.
Yep, not a problem.
Okay.
So you just, and you do it quick or as quickly as possible because you're not trying to be, again, you're trying to get to the target, not
Right.
worry about being nice. And so you just quickly, so there's a little bit of noise as you get everything out of the way, but you can take one giant step over it. And now you can climb up. So just give me an easy check to climb.
Nine, made it easy.
That is easy. So you step up, you step up onto the shelf that Asada had stepped into, and you push yourself in, and that's the last it could take of human beings climb on it. It just falls over to the side with like a loud crash at this point, like up against the other shelving unit that's there. So you guys are blocked a little bit if you decide to come out this way, but you're going forward. As you are going forward, there's not a whole lot to see but the back half of Asada.
Right.
Like boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants.
Boots and pants and boots.
However, right across her left cheek, her pants has split. And that's probably more of Asada that than you really ever wanted to see.
Hey, Asada, do you know how many moons Telos has orbiting it? Because it has one more now. Just letting you know.
You're muted, Chili.
What was that?
The moons. Now, I'll tell you later. Just keep going. Make it quick.
Okay, I'm going as fast as I can.
All right.
Thankfully, it's nowhere near as confined like the air ducts from Die Hard. So you can't obviously stand up. You can't really kneel at them. You'll still have to crawl, but side to side, it's obviously more because they're trying to give air to an entire station rather than just office buildings. But as you continue on, and with the map that you've been given by Montan, it takes another 10 minutes to get there. But at this point, urgency, you've run out of time to be discreet. I'll put it that way.
Right.
And you can just feel it in the pit of your stomach. Like they've had about 20 minutes at this point to get a lead on you guys since finding her. So it's going to be risky. So back to Montan. The coding has been installed.
Yay.
And you hear like a generic chime. Burr, 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 burr.
Okay, so I'm 19 levels down from where I need to be. You said the ship is where? It's on 7 as well?
No.
Level 15.
Yep, level 15.
Oh, damn. So I'm 27 levels down
Yes.
from where I need to be. Team, I've got a long elevator ride in front of me. Do you need me still at this control center, or should I head back to the ship?
Asada and I are good. How about Nassar and Jarrus? How you doing?
Oh, we had a mishap with our data pad, but we'll do our best if Montan needs to get a move on.
Can I set up a Jerry? Can I set up a remote connection from my data pad to back to this hub?
Actually, if you have the parts, you probably can, but there's no way it has that level of natural connectiveness.
Well, I was wondering if I could like assign my data pad admin rights through the station's Wi-Fi. Basically, wherever I'm at, I have access codes to do
Possibly. Why don't you give me another programming check? This one's gonna be hard, mostly because of the upgraded tech that your data pad is compared to what you're dealing with.
Ooh, 17. I don't
Yep.
think that's enough.
Roll that 6.
But you got a 6.
Oh, I got a 6. Yes. 21.
There you go. So you got it. That actually puts you at very hard. You had it before. So cool. Yeah. It's going to take you a couple of minutes to get that essentially set up. But yes.
All right, and I am going to pre-program a lift from where I'm at to where the ship's at, with so when I get it, no stops.
Okay, so you're not going to be able to do that
Okay.
because essentially what happens, like the level, it's like a spire, so like the levels keep going and getting shorter on the
Okay.
station from where you're at. However, oh, Rolling Nomad just rated us for 4. Thank you very much, guys. Welcome. So from where you're at, you can actually take the lift, which will take you up to you're at what, sub level 18?
12.
12. Okay, so 12. So it'll take you up to sub level. It'll take you up to sub level 2, where most of the rings are actually still active. And then you can get off there, find another lift, and go from there.
All right. Well, I'm gonna at least pre-program what looks like my best route,
Okay.
and then head out.
Okay. So then go ahead. Yes, this is Star Wars. And yes, it is season 1, episode 1. It's a brand new campaign.
Wait, isn't it season 2?
Huh?
Isn't it season 2?
Nope.
Okay.
Season 1 of the new campaign.
Yes.
We are the spin-off game with the same characters. They, we reached the maximum number that our agency would pay us that rate.
Well, it's like
and
the
then-
Orville. It's
so
got
that
a
they didn't have
name
to
now.
so they didn't have to give us raises. They rebooted the series.
Oh, I see. Gotcha. It's not like when Frasier would show up in Cheers and then show up in his own show.
Wait,
Right.
we were supposed to get paid?
You guys are getting paid?
We get paid every episode. Drake's not giving you the credits.
Okay, so Montan, why don't you give me another computer check at this point? You're gonna have to wait a little bit again for the slowness of this, Old Republic OS, but it's only at a moderate, which is
19.
more than enough. Okay, so good job. So you type in another one. At this point, it's giving you it's giving you the designated coordinates to evacuate the station and avoid these separatist soldiers.
Sweet.
Keeps identifying them.
Okay.
Because as you can tell, it's identifying that it's still like it's again like old versions of Windows, like calendars never really got updated. Sort of thing. So it believes it's still in the Clone Wars.
All right.
So you do that. You're taking your elevator shaft, or not elevator shaft, but to lift from here up to level 2. So that way you can then find where you need to go. And essentially the layout of the map, the way it's highlighted, and I know you'll love this. The separatist troops that are there look kind of like recognizers as it's going around the grid-like level, and it shows you and where kind of where you need to go in kind of a Pac-Man like setup.
All right, eat those pellets.
Okay, so you are on your way to get out. Drade and Asada, you guys have come out of the air duct, sufficiently behind the security line, trying to get the evacuees, the people evacuated off of the other side of the floor. You are now entering. You're now entering F section.
I will make sure that my robe is covering my bare tush.
Well, it's not bare. It's just got a nice
Almost bare.
slice in it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It has it has a seam failure, wardrobe malfunction.
Right.
It's had a SpongeBob moment.
All right. So we're double timing it because we need to get to section E. So we're still
Roll
headed
running.
that way.
That is
Are there
dexterity.
are there a lot of people in the area we're in now?
Currently, no. There is definitely going to be more security points, though. You know they're converging on them.
Okay. I'm just running.
You just don't
wondering
see
if we
any
should-
currently in the hallway you're at.
Yeah. Okay.
12.
Go ahead. Do that. Where are we at? Running. Dice roller is taking a long time to think.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shoot.
Not that
You need to
computer,
reroll.
Yeah, reroll on that.
It's a good roll, but it needs a reroll. And just FYI, I could use a reroll. Just saying.
okay. So at this point,
12.
you both are booking it decently, top speed, on these. Of course, you're still seeing the klaxons and everything. The alarm isn't quite as loud here. The klaxons, of course, are if anybody looks at them, it's basically teaching them to go to the other side of F, and where to find lifts to get out of the area, or meet up with emergency personnel in case anybody's injured, sort of thing. And of course, you're greeted by these obnoxious panels that talk about ingenuity is loyalty, and report any suspicious findings, and whatnot. Very Orwellian, of the Empire.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys come running, give me stealth checks to see if you guys are able to stop in time without being seen.
Okay.
You just want a dexterity? Just plain dexterity?
That's going to be sneak.
Stealth.
Oh,
Sneak.
stealth. That is under.
Do not
Perception.
underestimate the sneaky.
$11.
All right, so 11. And Shelley? Oh!
Ooh.
And she gets a 6. Let's see how high it goes. Any day now, any day now. All right, so 19 total. Boom! So she abruptly stops, leaving Drade in the dust at that point. As you guys were coming up around the corner, you can see that there are, as you're running down this particular hallway, kind of on the outside rim of the station, and you can see you finally hit E section. And as you come to an abrupt stop, and you almost cut around the corner right into him, you can actually hear and see like somebody kind of steps out, walks around, and looks around, but didn't actually see you. And you can see that like they've, as far as you can tell, most entrances into E have been shut down. Like there's doors closed, or they've got ISB agents posted there. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Go ahead and just talk.
So how's
Yeah,
about those Red Sox?
I'm gonna go get a snack.
Yeah, I'm stepping away for a second here.
Red, blue, green. Lots of different socks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forget the multicolored ones.
That's true. Yep.
Socks on furry feet would be terrible.
What if they were furry socks?
I don't see how that would make a difference.
Yeah,
I feel like that would multiply the problem.
Right. The static cling would be unbearable.
Well, I'm glad I upped my programming. My rolls have been ridiculous tonight.
Yeah.
I don't
Super
think I've rolled
handy.
below 20 on a programming roll yet.
It's awesome.
Anybody got points for a reroll?
Let's see. Yes.
Probably.
Yeah. Boop. There you go.
Thank you, my dear.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at the picture that got posted in Facebook of you guys at Jerome's birthday thing.
Right.
I am so not used to seeing you in glasses. I had, it took me a second
All right, I'm back.
before I realized it was you.
Right.
Okay, so you guys have come up to another ISB checkpoint.
Right. And they're like standing right in front of the door that we would need to get into for Dr. Miro.
That
I
is
think.
correct, yes.
And
Okay.
how many are there?
There are currently 4 here.
Okay.
Okay. Now what, Drade?
So he goes, "Hey, Montan, where are you at right now?"
Level 2, sub level 2, about to get in an elevator. A lift.
Okay. All right. Seeing if you still had access to the computer, but it sounds like you don't.
Maybe. I have some access. What do you need?
If you can get the 4 guards in front of Section E to leave and head elsewhere, that'd be great. Otherwise, we're going to have to go through them.
I don't think I can pull off the section's too radiated again.
Okay. That's all I needed to hear.
Are there, Jerry, are there any options in the hallway?
I mean,
I can kill the lights.
you could do that. You absolutely could do that. You could just open the door. I mean, you can give it some fake error, and open the door and kill the lights or whatnot. I mean, you can. There's still a bunch of things you can do. Most of it's going to seem obvious, though.
Yeah, but we've got a guy who can see in the dark. All right, Drade, I'm going to give you an advantage here.
Got it.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to kill the power.
Okay.
So am I supposed to do just hold your hand?
Go ahead and roll.
Well, I'm sure he's going to light the place up here in a second. But I don't know if this game has surprise attacks. 24. But if it does, he should get one.
Well, she gets a sneak attack, a bonus to her sneak skills if she's camouflaged, but I don't think this is going to count as camouflage.
So in the area, do you kill the lighting on the whole floor, or just in this particular section?
Just the section.
Okay. So all of a sudden you hear like a click, and everything just suddenly goes black. You can hear the ISB agents, all of a sudden get startled, like, what the heck?
All right.
And then you end up you end up hearing, I am the Wizard of Paintball. And you're looking at your data pad.
Yeah.
And the code, well, no, for Montan, and the you put the code in, but again, you're dealing with a very old operation system. You basically opened up some sort of little, shell game that came with the system for people to
Kirby,
play.
not now.
All right. So Drade's going to use that opportunity to go in there and start sabering these guys while they don't see him.
Okay. Hello, Dante. Thanks for lurking.
Right, so he's going to activate his lightsaber combat.
Uh-oh.
It's a control and a...
It's about to get sabery around here.
That's right. Hopefully, anyway. Okay. Cleared the control roll. Need to do sense. Super cleared that one. All right. So he's got lightsaber combat. He ignites his saber. And Asada would see that when because it's at this point the only thing you probably see, when he ignites his saber, it looks a little different from before. It seems to have like a more intimidating look where, let me bring up what I had written down here. So he's got it where the cross guard that he had, it uses saber energy, and it's now at a 45-degree angle with respect to the blade rather than like perpendicular. And there's plasma arcs that go between the cross guard and the blade. Occasionally an arc moves up the main blade. So it's
Sweet.
like a light show. And he starts swinging.
Okay, so you will definitely get the first attack. Are you just gonna let him do his thing, Asada, or
No, if I do combat sense with lightsaber combat, can I do combat sense and lightsaber combat? I mean, would combat sense help me fight in somewhat dark?
you need lightsaber combat if you're gonna try and do what you're gonna do?
Okay, well, I have lightsaber combat. I just didn't know if I needed both. Okay, yeah, no, I'm going to do the same thing. Concentration and then lightsaber combat.
Okay,
Right.
give it a roll.
Yeah. Roll control and then roll sense.
Yeah. Why do I have lightsaber I have it also in my force. It's not where it's supposed to be. Okay. So rolling control.
Well, because lightsaber combat is a force power.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to have it.
Oh, okay. Because I had it in sense. Oh, hello. I forgot something. Oh, come on. There we go. $14.
Okay.
That'll activate that.
Mm-hmm.
And then my sense.
Roll for sense.
She has some.
She has some sense about her. Not a lot, but some.
And 11.
Okay.
Yep. That's there.
Okay, so if you guys are going to attack, then obviously you're engaging at an advantage in the sense they didn't see it coming, so you will have 1 round to attack unimpugned.
Nice. Okay, so first strike is a 33.
I think that hits.
Cool. Okay. And we'll roll damage on that. And that's 39 damage.
Okay, so that's 1 Wilhelm yell.
Cool. All right. Second strike on the guy next to him. 38.
Okay.
And damage on him
First game where everybody goes murder hobo.
is 38. We
Jeez.
can't be wasting time at this point.
I'm not even rolling at this point because there's almost no way that they'll score enough to even absorb part of that. It's just
Right.
Yeah. Just wha-bang.
Does Asada want to try to go for the other two?
Yeah. She does.
Question is, does Asada want to try and keep up?
Question is, did the other guys need to
They
change
run.
the pants?
Yeah, no kidding.
Too late.
I mean, you're in a split-second tick at this point. I don't know if you're. That may be happening as they're dying.
So I get
Sort of thing.
plus-
Like they just die too quickly.
I get 4 extra die to my roll, right?
You're
Yep.
gonna add your sense to your lightsaber rolls. However many dice that is.
All right, so I have 5D, so that'd be 9D, right?
There you go. Yeah.
$27.
Okay, that is definitely a hit.
And she's going to do her second hit 'cause she's got 2.
You'll have to be 1 die down for that then.
Yep.
So much for the
Wow.
1 die down. Go ahead and roll for your. Hit me again, Ike. This time put some stank on it.
So a total of 37.
Okay.
You're right.
Yeah. So those
Ow.
are clearly both hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Way to turn this game around, guys.
Your damage is going to be your 5d6 plus whatever your control is at. That many dice.
My control is at 4D.
Then you'll be rolling 9 both times.
Control.
9?
9.
Control.
Now I want to roll that twice.
Yes.
26 for the first one.
Way too much for them to absorb.
Should have listened to Mama and stayed in bed. 32 for the second.
Yep. Okay. So basically, like Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon Jinn when they surprise droids, just parts go everywhere. You've disassembled the ISB cards, no problem.
No disassemble.
Too late.
Yeah.
So all 4 of them are down at this point, just not even gasping for breath. They have
no breath.
They have reached their expiration date.
Right. All right. So extinguish the saber, put that away, and then he's like, "Montan, lights, please."
Oh, well, sure. Turn the power back on.
Okay, so you turn the power back on, and then you end up hearing a noise from your data pad.
Yes.
That you look at it, and you basically put a coin in the game.
Mhm.
And so now you hear it playing in the background. It's waiting for you to give it input to guide the person to pick up the ball to take it to the goal without being smashed.
Hey, I like this game.
Right.
So while you guys are doing that, Nasara and Jarrus, you guys are looking for the maintenance bay, which you have found. Uh, however, starting to approach you are some ISB guards, or security, I should say, ISB security.
Are there alarms going off?
Yeah, there's still alarms going off. They've still got to get security down, or not security, but they still got to get maintenance down there to try and fix the problem.
The problem being the radiation thing?
Yep.
And we're still on level 4?
Yes.
Okay.
Do we have an idea what caused the radiation issue?
Yeah, broken seals and whatnot, which is what the foam was trying to stop.
But I mean, was it an event like the station was rocked or hit by?
No, nothing. You don't know any particulars like that. It just popped up all of a sudden.
Just while we were doing our thing, another emergency popped up.
Yep.
That almost seems too convenient in some regards.
Okay. I am going to act like. Okay. Wonder if we can pull this off. Either we are trying to fix it, and we need something here to take with us to go fix it, or we have just escaped from that and we are sick with radiation poisoning, and if they get too close, then they might be irradiated.
Uh-oh.
What do you think I should try?
We're at a maintenance bay gathering tools and supplies.
I mean, I could put a little radiation sickness twist on it.
Sure, let's do both.
Okay. All right. If somebody has radiation sickness, I mean, I can't like put fake burns or anything, but like, I don't know. Maybe I'll throw in some coughing and wheezing and kind of walk unsteadily towards them.
Really
and
sell it by
I'll
making
start.
yourself puke.
And I'll start. Yeah, I don't know if I can puke on command.
As has some
and I'll-
medical knowledge, I will coach you in what to portray.
Okay.
So,
Um,
can I offer her
Absolutely.
appropriate medical?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
You are definitely skilled enough in medicine to that degree to kind of know some of those symptoms and what to watch for.
Yeah.
So go ahead and give a roll, Matt. Let's see what you get.
This is what you should. This is how you should portray it. Blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
So, is that a medicine roll or is that a first aid roll?
It would be a medicine roll. But medicine, that is a specialty off of first aid. So whatever you roll is essentially one challenge higher than whatever it is you rolled.
So we're lowering the difficulty.
Oh, and he got a 6. Roll that 6.
Ooh.
That's my signature.
Well, that you went from a moderate to a difficult for success. So yeah, not a problem. You walk her through like what it looks like early stages of potential radiation poisoning, where she may have actually potentially inhaled it. So.
Okay, so I'm gonna kind of like walk a little bit faster, but also unsteadily, and I'll be like gesturing wildly as I walk towards the guards, and I'll say, don't go to XYZ hallway. We gotta fix the radiation. It's spreading. We just need a few things before we can contain it, etc., etc.
Don't trust hallway. Hallway, that's hoe.
Cough, cough, gag, gag, hack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus whatever coaching.
Roll your con.
Okay. Con, not persuasion.
Correct.
Okay.
However, because of his instruction, give your die roll a +4
Sweet.
because he's giving you nothing but the facts.
15.
Oh, that's good. That is good. That puts you, yeah, one off of
Moderate.
difficult. Yeah, so moderate. Yeah, okay. So they paused. Looks like they were in a conversation, partly with one another. It's a duo. And they see you come walking up. They immediately pause and take a step back. They're like, "Hey there, buddy. What's wrong with the Gimpy Twi'lek?"
And I'm gonna reach out and like steady myself with the arm of one of the guards and start like coughing.
Okay, yeah. At that point, he shoves you back, and you're like, "Oh, oh, oh!" Pulls up his blaster.
It shouldn't be contagious. We were exposed. We're trying to do our job. We need to get back and repair the leak.
Okay, yeah.
Won't
They're
see
both
those.
edgy as soon as you start saying that, and there's like, yeah. You hurry up with that, and then maybe get her to a med bay or out to pasture or something.
We'll get there as soon as we get our work done.
Typical Imperial.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, yeah. And they kind of do like this, like kind of side step around you sort of thing to keep going down the hallway. And they've got a little bit of a brisk step as they circle around.
Okay. As soon as they're out of sight, we'll keep booking it.
Okay, you're going to the mechanic bay, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, maybe 5, 6, or maybe 5, 10 more feet from where you're at. You're there.
Okay. So we find the cherry picker thing, right?
Yes, basically.
Oh no, it's spreading.
I know. Digitally.
It's a computer virus.
While we're
Radiation.
here, I'll grab like another toolkit, and maybe if there are 2 repulsor lift platforms.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Which one of you wants to roll it? Which one when he wants to call it?
I'll roll it.
Okay. Matt, you're calling odds or evens?
Oh, calling it. Well, I always go for odds.
Okay, so it's gonna be odd.
May the odds always be with you.
Dang it!
And
It's
you
even.
roll a 1d10. It works out either way, but sure. Okay, so there's only one there currently, and it looks very similar to the one that Montan has.
Is there also a data pad somewhere?
Probably not, but I'll give it a roll.
So, what did Matt find?
Well,
Repulsor
we
lift.
didn't find
Oh, okay.
2 of what we were looking for. We only found
Yeah,
one.
we just found
of the
one.
little repulsor platforms to move cargo and stuff around. Like a pallet jack kind of thing.
Actually, you do find a data pad in here.
I'll grab that and
It
pocket
has
it.
Imperial markings all over it, but you did find one.
Well, we're Imperial contractors, of course we would have one of those.
Okay.
We're just doing our job, Jerome.
I guess. You broke in here to commence felony, but you still want to do a good job anyways. You're just like, I need a good Yelp review. Okay, but yeah, so you got a replacement data pad. It's nice white with the black Imperial cog emblazoned on it.
I'm
You do manage to
definitely
find one of those repulsor lifts, small, basically just like a little platform sort of thing. So you've got at least one of those to work with.
Okay, now what?
well, this should be able to go up and down the shaft and get us, at least in small groups, up to where we need to go. So we need to know what level they're going to be encountering this shaft on, meet it there. And then we can get up to the level that the docking bay is on.
I think you broke my.
Smart.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
I think what's wrong with Mike is he just wants him to get out of the shaft.
Okay, I'll go on
Anyways.
comms and say,
Family friendly channel.
I know.
I'll say, where's everyone located? Or what deck are you all on?
Made it to section E.
Do you have the dock? Or do you have the package?
With that said, Jerome, since we're at the door, can we like open it and see if the dock's inside?
Yeah, you can open it. It just opens up more of a hallway going another direction.
Okay. We're almost there. Let you know when we get her. Where are the rest of you at?
We're still on 4, but we're on the move. Montan? Or
Sorry.
whatever his name is.
I assume I'm in a lift at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're still
I'm traveling
moving?
upwards. I'm headed to the ship.
Okay. All right, we'll convene soon.
Okay, so then you guys are. Where are you going? So you're going up to level 7. Okay, so that means you're gonna have to go from section E. You're gonna have to go from 7E all the way over to 7E F G H. You have to go over to section H, which is the other side of the other side of the station on this particular level.
Awesome. So we gotta carry this thing and bluff our way past. Okay, well,
no, you guys are already on H, so you just need to go up the take your little repulsor lift tool and go up through climate control. They're going to need to essentially extricate across the floor to try and get to your alternative location.
Right. Okay, so we will I'll say that on comms. Head to section H.
Copy that.
Nasara has successfully strategically transported equipment to an alternate location. Okay, so Drade and Asada, as you guys come past the door, the bodies of the ISB agents, laying there, and then there's obviously you can hear the chatter as you're walking away from them. As ISB is clearly aware that something is amiss. They are, and you can now hear some blaster fire as they are trying to get in through some sort of door. So it's not hard to follow the sounds from where you're going.
Mm-hmm.
And essentially what you're doing, you've been traveling like main hallways. They've obviously been or corridors. They've been much wider because it's meant for pardon me, more traffic. But when you hear the blaster fire and whatnot, it's actually when you get towards the middle of the floor, there's a hallway that kind of goes around, which is more towards like the housing. And then of course like common rooms and commercial areas you could buy things and whatnot, and that's where you go there, and you can see that there's like 7 ISB agents outside of this particular door. The door has an overhang sign. It looks like it was probably some sort of repair shop that the doc may have ducked into, and the door has been reinforced. So they're trying to blast their way in, and you can hear that they've called in like reinforcements to do so, but they're also aware something else has been happening on the floor, and to be aware for any targets heading to your location, or to their location, I should say.
Okay. So there's 7 of them.
Yes.
In front of this door. Okay. Okay. He turns to Asada real quick. Ready for round 2?
Always.
Here we go. Activating lightsaber combat again.
Yep. Concentration and lightsaber combat.
Okay. Shoot.
Phew.
All right.
Yeah, that was a very weak pew.
He did roll
dang.
a 1.
Yeah. No rerolls, unfortunately.
Okay.
Oh no.
Roll. I mean, you've already passed, but go ahead and roll your 6 there, Asada.
Okay, 22 for concentration.
22.
And 7 for lightsaber combat.
That was the sense roll. Yeah, that gets you to easy. That would do it.
Yeah.
Okay. So there you go. So at least Asada is up and running. Drade's going to have to wing it with his normal die pool.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys go running in to go attack?
Yep.
Okie doke. So as you, literally as you're running, you hear over the PA system, you hear, "This is Agent Vorin Dax. Illegal force users have entered section level 7, section E. All squads converge." And immediately, like, you see the guys like stop what they're doing, turn around, and they see and hear the crackling energy from your lightsabers. They're like, "Oh God!" So now we need to roll initiative.
Right.
Can I look on the map and look for just look over the map? How close are they to the outside of the ring?
They're more inside.
Okay.
And I forgot, what is our
Perception.
Just perception.
Okay.
Yeah. For that, you don't re-roll 6s if you get that on the wild die, do you? Or do you?
That may be one of the only exceptions. Let me double check real quick.
Boy, my fingers are not hitting the right keys tonight. Got an 8.
The wild die rule counts for all die rolls in the game, including skill and attribute checks, weapon damage, and rolling perception for initiative.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I couldn't
Oh.
remember if it was one or the other.
So
Cool.
what happens if you roll a 1 for your
You get a
initiative?
complication.
Of course I do.
So you were on 8.
All right. I'm on 19.
And then they're on. Okay, so Dale, clearly, you are going first.
Okay.
You are going to have to spend one action to close the distance. So any action thereafter will be down one die.
Okay. Let's see here. So if they're that close, so then they're 10 away. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna go in and do it. Well, shoot, I'm gonna be opening myself up to lots of pain if that happens. Let's see. Is there a way for like is there? Yeah, you know what? Never mind. I'm just overcomplicating it. Let's go in. Okay, here we go. Right.
Nice. No, there's 6. Wow, that's a really nice roll.
27 for the
27 to
first.
hit. That is a hit. Roll damage.
$19.
Oh,
Wow.
He may be able to absorb part of that.
I wish I had points to give you a
Nope.
reroll, Dell.
Nope. Okay. So he is dying. It's not anywhere near as spectacular as the other guys that you did before. Like you hit him, hard enough, his armor splits open because there's no way that armor can hold up against a lightsaber.
Yeah.
And he falls backwards, dropping, his blaster rifle, buckling up against the wall. Are you taking any more attacks?
I'm gonna need to avoid them converging on me. So I'll go ahead and strike at another guy. Didn't work. Hold on. Try that again. Dah.
You were actually just given a reroll before you did that. So
Oh,
if you'd
okay.
like to use it, you
Yes.
can.
Yeah.
Thank you,
I will
Brittany.
totally do that. Oh, didn't
Oh my
matter.
gosh.
Happened again.
Okay, so
Shoot.
that one.
Well, you have a limpy lightsaber.
All of a sudden. I know, right?
That's like the third time tonight somebody has double rolled ones on a reroll.
Yeah.
So 13 puts it at moderate. Given your close range, go ahead and roll damage again.
Okay. $15.
Ooh, Howie.
If you slice off my arm, I'm not going to be happy.
Okay,
Again.
so you end up slicing across him, cutting open the armor. He's not dead. He's clearly injured, but your movement actually took your lightsaber arc, hitting him and striking the wall,
Mm-hmm.
which causes a conduit to blow. So boom, big electricity coming out, sparks flying everywhere, and I need everybody to make a strength check.
Great.
If you have armor, obviously that will apply. It's energy, so it's probably only going to be like 1 pip, unless the armor is super cool.
Yeah, it's only one
Okay.
pip for me. So pops up to 3D. $10.
Also 10.
Wow. Okay. Well, so both of you
We're
will
in
be at the-
sync.
both of you will be at the same status then here, which is started to swing back the other way. You know what? Let me see. Did I? What the heck? Oh, Game Master section. I'll see that. Did I post it up here? Did. Yeah. Okay, so you both got 10.
Yeah.
I got 14. That puts you at wounded.
Great.
Wounded status. You both, from the explosion, both end up falling prone. And you can take no actions for the rest of the round.
Thanks, Drade.
Your character
No problem.
suffers a penalty of 1d to skill and attribute rolls until you heal through med packs or natural rest. A character that is wounded a second time is wounded twice, so which includes other rolls. So not bad, but definitely not great, especially since you guys are overpowered. However, they also have to try and absorb that. Okay. Their armor helps them absorb that. Kind of shakes up everybody. The one that you wounded is dead. So there's at least 2 down. You're dealing with 5 now instead of 7. All right. Well, oops. Hit that. Close out. Okay. So we're inadvertently into the next round all of a sudden. Actually, it's not into the next round. Or it's their actions, and neither Asada or Drade can do anything.
Right.
Ow. This could hurt a lot. All right, so the guards that are up. I'll tell you what. I'll roll this in the open. What are you going to do? Odd or even?
Odd.
Yep, we'll go odd.
Okay. So odd means that they fire stun. Even means that they're firing to kill.
Oh my God.
Firing to kill.
All right.
Join us next week for season 2, episode 1.
All new players, characters.
Yeah.
This is both the season
This is what
beginning
happens
and the
when you have
finale.
1 out of every 6 rolls be a bad one.
Yep.
Okay, so that's oof. Okay. So let's see. You still get to roll your strength.
Yeah.
The
to
odds.
resist.
The odds failed me.
All right. Go ahead and roll your strength. Did we lose Dale?
We did.
He was dodging.
Yeah, that was him dodging. But we're down a dice, right?
Yes.
God, this is gonna hurt.
Oh, even for resisting the
Yep.
Oh wow.
Because of your wounded status.
I thought that just affected
I was going to say you might want to roll a force point.
I'm going to re-roll that.
Spending a force point gives you 2 more dice.
I don't have any force points. Okay. 8.
Everybody got a force point from the last game.
Oh, did we?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I got an 8. Unless I use it, I could also use my dark side points.
You absolutely can. But you have to do it before you roll.
I'm scared to, though.
Let's see here. Yeah, I guess I'll have to spend a force point. Okay. Oh wait, that's 2. Okay.
So what happens if I fail using a dark side point?
You turn to the dark side.
Oh, and my character's bye-bye. Okay.
Yes.
Wow. I got a 6 there, Dale.
Do I get to reroll during this type of?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If you get 2 for damage, you get 2 to resist.
Okay.
And again,
Okay.
I'm going to be rolling up a new character.
he's just twitching his way.
Yeah, he's the one with the limpy lightsaber, and I'm the one that's
29.
going to die with the bigger dice pool.
So Drade basically stunned on the ground is just exposing his chest with what little chest hair he has. He's like, "Come on, give it to me!" Then just the blaster fire striking is going pew. So, Shelly got an 8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that is okay. So that puts us in. Yeah, it's only a flesh wound.
His chest hair was melee parrying.
Better than my saber can, apparently.
Like those salty Brits who just keep insulting you as as you're beating them up or whatnot.
Yeah.
Is that all you got?
Right.
Been a flesh wound. Let me get this pulled up here again. Look at my handy dandy chart. Okay, so Shelly was wounded.
Sada was wounded.
No, Shelly was wounded.
Oh no.
Okay. All right. So, Drade, you are still, so you are clearly still active. The shot ends up striking you, but something like to the power of the force, it just, obviously didn't deflect. You felt the singe, but the bolt basically did nothing. Did we lose him again?
We did.
Darn him. Okay. Asada ends up getting drilled.
This scene is
And-
just too much for him.
Falls suspiciously quiet.
So much for my good roll. I was going to take down 5 of them at once.
Yeah, you had you had a crappy.
Yeah, I had the
initiative.
dice to do it, but
Mhm.
yeah, the initiative killed me.
Okay, so however, after that, right after that explosion, the door comes up, and a bunch of random fire starts ringing out from from inside that repair shop. Let's take a look. Oops.
Oh wow, we really lost Dale. Did he go? No, there he is. I am suspiciously quiet, and the force absorbed yours.
Wait, taking a nap. What's going on?
It's
Slacker.
been a rough day. It's been a rough
She's
day.
playing dead.
Oh, nice.
She's
Okay,
Playing
so
possum. I'm playing
so
possum.
you end up hearing the blaster fire coming from inside the repair shop, and just starts like spraying almost randomly outside the door, causing all of the guards to take cover. All right, so Dale.
Right.
Obviously, Asada is not moving. She is suspiciously quiet. Some blaster bolts have started firing out indiscriminately from the repair shop, striking 2 of them and wounding them. So for this particular round, it looks like you'll probably only have 3 to deal with.
Okay. Well, let's see. And wounded 1. So yeah, that means I'm down by 1 die. Okay. All right. Yeah. So then I'm going to be striking at him here. Are they close enough where I don't have to deal with like moving that far to get to him?
No, yeah, you're fine. You
Cool.
are in hand-to-hand range.
Okay. All right. And yeah, I don't have any rerolls. If anyone wants to hand one to me real quick, that'd be nice. Meanwhile,
You can have mine.
all right. So down a die, striking the first one.
Brittany just redeemed a reroll
Excellent. Thank you.
for Dale.
Fast losing all of my points, guys. Try not to use them so much.
I know. Same here. 12 for that attack.
For what attack? Oh,
I'm
so
trying
For
to get
slicing it.
you're not trying to reactivate your lightsaber combat?
You can only try that once during a
Mhm.
combat. If
Okay.
it fails, it stays off.
Bummer. Okay. So that is a hit. You're close enough. So
Sweet. Okay. So damage for him is 18.
oh. So are you hitting one that's active or one that's already been injured?
One that's active.
Okay. So ooh, okay. So you managed to hit that guy. He was had his back to the in the side of the door, and then of course you spin around and then catch him with your lightsaber. Catch him in the arm. You do wound him. He's still up at this point, so he's still currently an active threat. Do you have any more force points?
I do, yeah. I'm just seeing if I can save them from when my dice pool is low.
You may want to spend it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you've got somebody who's potentially dead or dying at this point, and you're still grossly outnumbered.
Yeah. Let's see here. All right, so go ahead and spend another force point for this next attack. So then that puts me up to 6 dice. $24 to hit.
Not that. Well, that is a hit.
Sweet. Okay, and 14 damage on that.
On the same guy, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So at that point, you skewer him with your lightsaber, pinning him to the wall, and it's like a momentary lapse where he gasps his last breath and hits the ground. Because they're also dealing with some of them are dealing with some damage from the explosion.
Right. Okay. Okay.
So even though you have 6 dice, keep in mind, this will be your third action?
Yeah, exactly.
You only take actions up to the actual amount of dice that you have. Even though
Right.
you have a force point.
Yeah, and that force point, like that's been used up for that one attack, correct?
No, it's for this round.
Oh, it is for the round. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Okay.
But that's why I'm wanting you to keep in mind like what your base actually is.
Right. Okay. Got it.
Yeah, you
Okay.
get to keep using it until you run out of potential actions.
Got it. Okay. So now there's 2 active guys.
There are 2 active guys, yes.
All right. So next active guy. And 22 to hit.
Oh, that's a hit.
All right. And 15
Finally.
damage. Oh, wait a second. No.
Ooh, he
Uh-oh.
gets Yep. Finally, his
Uh-oh.
pew pew is going.
Here we go. 16 damage.
Well, 16. All right. Well, let's see. But okay. Yeah, that guy is down. So at this point, you're like, yeah, you got the force with you, but you are sweating like a madman, just swinging and trying to go for kill strikes like with every hit at this point. So, but
Yeah.
yeah, he's down. One guy left.
Okay. Here we go.
Yes, his sister is down.
The system is down. Oops.
The sister is down. The sister is down.
16 to hit.
Okay, that is still a hit.
All right.
That's the benefit of being up close and personal. But
Yeah.
it works. It works against you that way too.
26 damage.
Wow.
Damn.
Who needed those concentration points? Sheesh.
He is. Yeah, he's gone too. So you spin around and strike him down. But the other two are they're dazed.
Let's see here. Does it look like they're stunned? Can I tell that? Like, because that would mean that they'd miss their action.
Yeah,
in the next
they
round.
do appear that they are staggered.
Okay. Then let's see here.
That was from getting blasted by whoever fired from inside the repair shop.
Yeah,
Likely
let's
the
see.
doctor.
Right. Because I think I'd be now down too many. Or no, I can do one more. So I'm going to do one more. Let's see if this works. No, it does not work. Oh, do I have a... Oh, yeah, wait. The reroll. That's right.
Yep.
Make it count.
Five.
That puts you at very easy, but if you're in point blank range, I think that is very easy. Need to double check. Oh yeah, point blank. It says it right there on the difficulties chart. Yeah, so that is a hit. You were right next to him, just barely.
Okay.
Like your arms at this point are just fatigued, like they're sluggishly, you're willing them into action, trying to cut this guy down. Go ahead and roll.
Yep. 20 damage on that one.
It's basically a slap fight, but he like trips with just enough force to like.
He just kind of like
his
lifts the
top or
saber,
mid-bottom.
lets gravity have it fall on the guy, does it again.
Okay, and at that point you're just like, and he couldn't really do much of anything because he was staggered anyways. Yeah, and it was a clumsy strike. You hit him, falls back, with the Wilhelm scream, and then
Right.
collapses to the ground.
All right. Yeah, I know there's the one dazed guy left, but I don't have the remaining dice, I think, to go after him. So I'm going to have to
Yeah,
just
so he's
shoulder it.
he's dazed. Let's see if she can take advantage of that with the blaster rifle that she has. She's not terribly accurate with it. Yeah, she got a 6 on the wild die. So it's 10, 11. Yeah, that is within range. That is a hit. So the doctor comes out like Daphne who got her hair shot in Spaceballs, and just opens up with a couple of rounds, hip firing the weapon, not because she's trying to look cool, but this is not what she normally uses, and just and every round she fires off lands into him. Burn marks popping off on the on the armor, and he just collapses back to the side.
Dr. Miro, I presume. Thank you for the assist. We've got to get out of here. We have a way out.
Okay. She looks down at your friend.
Yeah. He extinguishes his saber, puts that away, and then sees if he can first concentrate and then use a med pack on Asada.
Okay, go ahead.
We're here to rescue you.
Aren't you a little short for a Jedi? No? Okay, concentration. That succeeds. And now, first aid. That okay. 3 plus 5. Do I have a? No, I don't have a another reroll. So, rolled a 1 on trying to heal her with a med pack.
Okay. Alrighty. So you you hear her start to breathe, but she's still unconscious, and you can see like part of her face is like twitching.
Did that use up the med pack?
Yes.
Okay.
She has 2 on her.
He does have. He also has another one, so he's gonna. Boy.
At this point, you can start to hear rapid footsteps coming into the area.
Yeah, no, okay, he can't do that.
Can I
Like-
can I see what's going on?
Yeah.
Can I lock doors?
Give me a roll.
Shit. Let me try my reroll.
Okay.
It's the revenge of the ones.
It's not a good day for dice.
16.
There you go.
Is it a full moon?
Okay, so
This
you
is my
immediately,
reroll from Shelley for screaming.
so you end up starting to close doors in that section. How are you going to coach them to get out?
Well, my first worry was making sure nobody got to them long enough for me to look at the map and figure out how to get them out.
Yeah. So you're able to close. You basically close them all in. They can't go anywhere at this point. But it means the ISB agents can't get at them right away.
Could they lightsaber their way to the floor above or below them? Just cut a hole in the.
In the
Or-
station.
I mean, they're
Yeah.
on. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to look at the floors above and below them and see if there's any ISB people there, and tell
Okay.
them,
Give me a search check.
I am legitimately buying that after this game.
Yeah.
13.
Okay. Yeah. So it sends you the an updated display, and it shows a couple little recognizer looking entities on the floor, but not near where they would drop down at.
Okay. Can I turn those off?
What's that?
You said these recognizer entities. Is that like cameras, motion sensors?
It's how it's labeling the separatist soldiers.
Okay.
They have that shape.
All right. Well, over the comms, I'm going to say, guys, if you can lightsaber down a level, if you can cut a hole in the floor, there's less ISB agents and you can get to a lift.
How high do these levels seem, Jerome? How big of a drop would that be?
It would be a little bit of a drop, but not more than maybe 8 feet.
Okay. So he turns to Dr. Mir and goes, "Could you pick her up, please?" And he ignites his saber, and then
Well, she says, "Hold your horses there, man in glasses," and she slaps a med pack on you real quick, and you're healed.
I'm also going to tell Darius and Nasara what's going on and that they will be coming on level
Down a level, so level 6.
6. Yeah. So they're going to be on level 6 coming to your position. Maybe meet them part way. They have Asada's wounded.
Copy that.
You think we can attempt to find another lift?
Yeah. I'm gonna. Well, does where they're at seem like the best route out? Their alternate exit.
It's the clearest. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, they need to come your way, but they could use help. So get to level 6, towards section E, and help with the SADA as soon as you get there.
Roger that.
What do you mean help with the SADA?
She's unconscious, and if Drade's if there's gonna be any more fighting, Drade's gonna need his hands free. So if you can get down to level 6, where you're in your shaft, head towards E, maybe with one of those repulsor lifts, and help free Drade's hands and get Asada to the shaft so he can get her up to the ship. Otherwise, Drade has to carry her, and then he can't do any lightsaber fighting.
Understood.
Oh, he'll just toss her over into the corner.
We're going to do get help.
Force push her down the hall.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're a force pusher. I kept waiting for him to do that when she was in the duck shaft,
Push.
so he didn't have to see her orange butt.
Hey, in dead space, that's a valid weapon.
Jerry, have I made the ship yet?
What's that?
Have I made it to the ship yet?
We'll say yes.
Okay. I did buy space transports as a piloting skill.
Okay.
So I'm going to get the ship ready, and I'm going to have our medical droid, ready
Sure.
to receive.
Why don't you go ahead and give me a space transport check?
I will try not to break your ship, Drade.
Okay. Appreciate that.
Whatever I did, it was wrong. Not 2D67. Oh, God. I can't turn it on, man.
Would it help if I got out and pushed?
Or it does have a remote ship start. So
Well, Drade has made some personal modifications. The start button now says push this to, you just don't understand the labeling system.
Right.
Okay, so you're working on that to no effect, unfortunately. So you guys race across the 6th floor at this point, or the 6th floor. Dre is burrowing with his lightsaber.
Yep.
Are you guys going to? You'll have one shot at this. Are you going to look in some? Many of the maintenance bays are in the same spot or near the same spot on each floor.
Yeah.
You have one shot to look at it before you have to race by, because you can't really spend time looking everywhere. Do you want to take one shot to see if you can find one?
Sure.
Yeah.
Matt, do you want to roll, or should I roll?
Well, let's just spread the unlock or the locker. I'll do it.
Okay. Spread the unluck.
Um, 12.
Okay. That means Brittany, you need to roll. And Jarrett, you can call it odd or even.
Odd.
Am I rolling search?
No, you're just rolling 1d6.
Oh. 1d6?
Uh-huh.
4.
Okay, so you managed to find one more as you quickly and hastily, look into the maintenance bay that's there, and you find another one. So you turn it on and just drag it along so you've got it with you.
Yep, these will be important to get more people up the shaft quicker and impromptu medical gurney.
Correct.
And Jarrus upgraded his medical equipment over the downtime. So I've got an enhanced medical backpack. So it's got like 10 bed packs in it. So
Nice.
Awesome.
when we get over to the hole that's coming down to the floor, we'll be ready for Asada to be delivered.
Okay, so you do what you can to. Obviously, the security isn't quite as much here as they were. They're trying to converge on the 7th level. You guys drop down into what it's not a shop in operations. It's all empty. But you walk outside the door of what would have been here, come into the hallway, and you see that they actually have pardon me, 2 of those little repulsor lift 1-person things.
All right. Asada goes on one of them. And he's like, all right, lead us out of here.
Someone's gonna have to actually like stand on it and hold her to it because she's a paper doll right now.
Oh boy.
Can she benefit from another med pack?
Why don't you roll your medicine to find out?
There's no med pack OD.
Well, no, he's got to check
Oh,
to
well.
see what's potentially wrong with her.
So medicine or first aid?
Medicine.
So 5.
So that would be so that went from very easy to easy. You're not entirely sure because you can't tell what's wrong with her, but it's clear that she's having nervous twitches or something along the side of her face. So it could be nothing. It could be, some sort of mental trauma or whatnot, to the brain, which wouldn't necessarily help. Well, a med pack wouldn't necessarily help with that. But you can still give it a shot.
It won't hurt to attempt it. Whether it helps or not is another thing, but it won't hurt to attempt it.
No, it will not.
So I will apply
That'll be first aid and a med pack.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta be. I'm using my reroll.
Okay.
Just so I don't have to deal with that one.
Yeah, I got excited there for a second.
There
Whoa,
we go.
that's even
Yeah.
better.
Okay. So as you guys are pulling them along, you are administering the med pack and trying to help her. She comes to, sort of. The left side of her body is currently paralyzed.
I had a stroke. I had a feeling it was a stroke. Great.
However, you guys run with the doctor at this point, who, even though she's not a soldier, she's doing what she can to like watch the corridors with her blaster rifle and just run along as you guys are trying to, effectively get her out of here. You make it to the shaft, and then start pulling everybody up. Now, are you going to do the? Thing that you did back on Nestos' homeworld? Or are you going to take turns driving these things up and waiting your turn? Brittany, you are muted.
Pretty muted.
I can't answer that question since I was never on Nestos'
Right.
homeworld.
We are gonna clown car it.
Okay. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people spread out at least over 2 of them. Instead of like however many it was, like 4 on 1.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, so who has repulsor lift operation?
I do. I don't have a lot, but I have some.
I'm 3D on it.
I do.
Yeah, 3D.
It's like I do.
I'm only at 2D.
I don't know,
on that.
Asada, can you operate it with your other side?
No.
Yeah, it's on the right side. It's on the left side brain. Yeah, that's where the repulsor lift operator skills are. It's on the left side of the brain.
Wow.
Okay, so I'm rolling, I guess.
Well, both you're gonna have to roll because one of you, each of you are piloting the repulsor lift.
Okay.
So
All
I've
right.
got one. Nasara's got one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Brittany got a 6.
Wow.
Oh,
16.
Keep going.
and you rolled a 6 again.
You rolled
Oh
a
my
6
God.
again. She's suddenly Maverick on this thing.
18.
she's like flying up and keeping up with Jarrus, and she's like, and she's just crossing her hands because I'm inverted.
Danger Zone starts playing.
Anyways,
And
thankfully,
you see guards in the hallway, and you like we just go by with the Danger Zone soundtrack, and they're like,
Huh. That's probably normal.
and it's not particularly fast either. You know.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like Austin Powers with the steamroller.
Yeah.
You be just doing this as you go by. The pageant wave.
I'm gonna kill you with a Zamponi in 5 minutes. So, thankfully for Jarrus, even though you rolled low, you're just going up. It's not like you're trying to do stunt work or get out of the way of blaster
Right,
fire
show
or
off.
something.
It's up, down, cousin. Don't show off.
we're doing wheelies.
You
There's
know,
not even
rolls.
wheels, but somehow.
Nassara's all flying. She's like, "Look, I'm moonwalking." You know?
She
So
does a twirl.
you guys.
Merrick taught me this one.
So you end up getting all the way up to the top, or where you need to be. Montan, you want to try the transport again?
Try to start the ship again.
You do it. The force is with you.
No,
Oh.
Take it back. Force is not with you.
I was the pilot, and so is Jarrus.
All right. So as you guys come into the hangar bay, of course they've got alarms going on right now, still, and they're starting to lock the place down. You can hear this ungodly whine coming from the Blue Saber at this point.
You sure you don't want one of your droids to start the ship?
What are you doing to my ship, Montan? Come on.
Stop horsing around. We gotta go.
I thought you said to flip this switch first. I'm going to teach T4 how to fly this thing.
Okay.
I'm probably asking
Yes.
T4 like freaking Google, like, T4, how do I start the ship?
You put the instructions upside down again.
I can repair the dang thing. I just can't start it.
All right.
He's definitely overthinking.
With the station lockdown taking effect, Drade, I'm assuming you're jumping in the pilot seat.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Give it a roll.
All right.
If you roll a 1, I'm gonna
If
die.
you roll a 1, we're all going to.
We're good. Oh,
Yeah, I don't have a re-roll. If anybody wants to
Wait,
get
wait.
that,
hang on.
oh, I'm working towards the die roller here. I go.
Yeah, it always says out of stock for me, so.
Weird.
It usually means that somebody else is.
Oh, Brittany did it.
Yeah.
It doesn't say out of stock though. It would say like unless that was the max that we can contribute for this game. But there is a cooldown.
There we
wow,
go.
didn't need it.
28.
It's like a cruise ship or something.
Okay. So at this point, you pull the equivalent of Hot Fuzz, and it's like, punch it.
And Montana, this is how you do it.
and immediately
Okay.
just fly out, bolting out of the space station. I need somebody to roll for T4 to do astrogation at this point.
Not it.
I got it.
Nice.
We're
Wow.
definitely finding the route. Somebody has to
Nice.
roll well. 31.
Okay.
Heroic.
So at this point, T4 manages to get everything set up for the astrogations check. Drade punches it into light speed, and you guys actually make it back from here, shaving off about 4 hours from the actual route that you took.
Nice.
And
At this point,
under,
you are heading back to the hideout right now.
Right.
If you don't draw undue attention. So Meddroid, do you want to take a look at Asada?
yeah, I gotta pull up its sheet.
She's fine. She can walk it off.
But what's the
Just
Metroid
shake it
stats?
off.
Do I have a separate one for that? Give me a second. I gotta find the Meddroid.
What was the name of it? What's the brand?
Well, that's like I have all that together, and I'm trying to find where it's been a while since I've been in here. It's the one that birthed Luke. It's in one of the extra books.
That would be a 2-1B.
Okay.
I think it's under the medical source book. Is that where it's at?
It could be.
T1B.
Let's see. Okay, so your okay, it has a medicine of 5D.
Okay,
First aid at 4.
I'll find it after this game because
I just asked ChatGPT and it pulled it up for me. So
what could possibly go wrong with that?
Mm-hmm.
26 though.
Nice.
all right, well that takes it off the chart since it's can't go above heroic. So anyways, so it analyzes and says that there was brain damage, and she, still, despite whatever medical efforts that you have taken, she is in critical condition. So it will try to keep her sedated and in the best condition it can contain her in until you get back to the hideout. And that is where we're going to stop for the evening, as you guys have managed to complete the heist and you got the doctor out of there. And also saving the information on all of the, because she had the information, saving the information on all of the rebels that operate out of that area. So you have managed to thwart the Empire more than one way.
Yes.
So let's start with RP votes, starting with Dale.
Uh, I'm gonna go for Jairus. Okay, cousin, don't need to show off. Come on now. That was good. I liked it.
Okay, Brittany.
Ooh. Dang, who had the coolest lightsaber stuff?
There was only really one lightsaber stuff for the most part.
Well, I
guess
had I had the cool, but got hit in the head.
I'll throw it to Dale.
Okay.
Did some
Shelley.
fancy stuff there.
I'm actually going to give it to Dale because he had a limpy lifesaver and still kicked ass with it.
Okay.
He gave it a little bit of Viagra and it perked right up.
Matt.
Whatever works.
Brittany for the radiation sickness portrayal.
That's good. Yeah.
Okay, and Mike.
Yeah, I'm stuck because like I was going to go with Brittany as the one who actually role played something this game, but there's also like Dale's, desperate attempt to save both of their lives. I'm going to go with Dale on this one.
Okay.
Just because I really did think we were going to lose at least one of them.
So Dale, you get 2 additional character points to put you a character sheet.
Thank you, everybody.
Also, add another force point.
Right.
For all the killing you did.
Killing in the name of.
A series. I think A series is the one I got.
All right, so that is the end of our game for tonight. Our next game coming up isn't until next week. Or sorry, not next week.
Say, hey, what happened to this weekend?
Getting my week mixed up.
It's on Friday.
Yeah, so Friday is going to be Mythic Savannah. So hope you tune in for that. That'll start at 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
I'm playing on Friday. I don't know if you are.
Wow. Well, okay then.
You either be there or be square.
And then the 25th, which is Saturday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, is going to be our Marvel Superheroes game. So we get to find out the fallout from there. From last they made all their purchases and tried to bring the deviants back home. So tune in for that. I am of course Jerome and your ST, and we will catch you guys all again next time. Good night, guys.
All right.